What's going on, guys? Hey, we're going to talk about the minimum effective dosage in life. This is an audio only podcast today. You might hear some background noise as I commute. Anyways, the minimum effective dosage, MED, and it doesn't really get applied to life a lot, but it should be. What is the MED, the minimum effective dosage of anything? This is how medicine companies and pharmaceutical manufacturers make medicine. But don't hate on the pharmaceutical companies, because this is also the same way any holistic herbalist would do their job. You take a look at something, it's a substance, it's an item, and let's say it's supposed to stop pain. You take a look at how much you need to stop the pain, and you only use that much. You only use that much if you're a business, because the ingredients cost you money and you want to sell it at a price that makes you a profit. You also stop that much if you don't want to hurt people, because any more than that a lot of the times has an adverse effect where it just builds and builds and doesn't do anything good for you. Well, the problem with life is that a lot of people like me, I was going off the minimum effective dosage in my life. I was running the MED. I was only working on the basics. I was only going for the minimum that I would need to feel happy and satisfied, and not thinking about what would really be a great, amazing life for myself. So I would work at a job, make enough money, or maybe you know somebody like this, maybe you're like this, earn the minimum effective dosage or a minimum type of wage situation where I could meet my means, and then very little. And then eventually, after several years of this, I realized I'm in big trouble. I need to really change things around. If I don't change things, what's going to happen to me? If I don't change what I'm doing, I'm going to stay where I am. And if I stay where I am, then I'm never going to be able to retire. I'm never going to be able to take those vacations with my family I've always wanted to take. I'm going to miss out a lot of different things that some people have the access to in their life, those dreams that I always wanted. What about those dreams? Yeah, it was nice to have a nice cell phone and to have a video game console and a big flashy television, but those were just my minimum effective dosage goals. Those were my MED dreams, my MED situations. So you have to start living beyond your minimum effective dosage, you understand? You have to start living in a situation, in a place where you are a little bit worried and concerned about what might happen, but you're going to possibly see a huge payout, and it possibly gets you to that goal, that huge accomplishment that you've always wanted. And being a successful person, we'll talk about this on another podcast, being successful is different than being a success. Being successful is working towards a goal, accomplishing the goal, changing your outcomes, or finding an outcome and changing your approach to get a better outcome towards the goal. Being a success is just arriving at a number, arriving at that new TV, arriving at that gadget, arriving at the Apple Watch, saying, I have the Apple Watch, I have the nice TV, and now what? So be successful, but don't work towards your minimum effective dosage, because if you do that, then you're going to find yourself several years from now wondering why there are so many people that you used to contemporize with and have in your life that have moved on and moved ahead, why you can't relate to them anymore. They're wearing nicer clothes than you, working in a nicer job than you, driving a nicer car than you. But hey, you have your gadgets and you have what makes you happy. But what about the long term? Okay, so that's the podcast thingy for today. We like to keep them short so that this way you guys don't go on and on and on. Have a lot to think about. Think about the minimum effective dosage and be good out there. Email me any questions if you want. You can email me newmentaloutlook2015@gmail.com. Bye-bye.